What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformer Studio Series 86 Voyager class Shockwave. Yes, it's time. It's time we look at Shockwave. And sorry, just let me just get this guy out here. Sorry. Here we go. There he is, and I gotta be honest with you, this is just amazing to see this already in hand. So anyways, y'all know the rules. We don't take a look at this first. We take a look at the packaging, and the packaging is quite interesting here. Got a nice image of Shockwave on the side here, 86 from the movie. Oh, it's an import one too, so that's another good thing to throw in there as well. So there's that. We also have his image on the side here, and we have a beautiful image of him on the back, and it shows several different things going on here. This mode here we will talk about a little bit here. He does come with himself, and he comes with all of that. So this image, you got that, and pretty much that's all there is for said box. And bringing said figure back on in. Here we have Voyager Shockwave in his vehicle mode, and the instructions, they call this a spaceship mode. They call this the spaceship mode, which, again, I don't think is bad, but it's one of those ones that I'm just like, did this need to happen? Did this really need to happen? I don't know that it did. I really don't know that it did. But I digress. I'm happy they did it. I'm happy they did it in the slightest. I'm happy that they did this. So, basically looking at it here, they said, hey, let's turn him into a spaceship deal. And this was what they came up with, which, okay. I'm going to be straightforward with y'all. This is the exact same mold as the Siege version, just without all of the extra, junk and stuff, which does still apply to this guy on him in vehicle mode because it is the Siege mold, but it's not that one particular. So there is that. My thing is I wish Hasbro would just rip off the Band-Aid and call this thing what it's actually called, and that is a ray gun, because this is what it was supposed to. This is what the original Shockwave looked like. This is what it looked like, literally what the instructions told you to turn it into the original one. So you have that. This is the current fan mode here. This is fan mode number 1. And if we literally just take these legs here and pop these open, make sure these pieces stay up like that. Going to basically fold this all the way back, fold this in, and then collapse these in. And there's 2 little ports on the tops here that are going to work. But now that you have him like this is how he's going to combine to Bruticus. So you can take this and totally plug it into the next Age of the Primes combiner. So you can do that. You can also combine this guy to Devastator Studio Series 86 Devastator, but it's a little difficult, and I don't feel like hauling Devastator out to do so. But let's get him back into his spaceship mode here. Let's just do this. And come on. There we go. Do that. Close those back up. And take the little fins. If I can get them to come out. This is where fingernails would help, but I don't have any. You know what? Hold that thought. Got it. Sorry. Had to pull out my spuddy tool, and I just don't feel like showing that on camera. So yeah. But anywho, now that we've got him into his regular mode, now we can show off the accessory that he comes with, which is himself. Yeah, he comes with a little version of himself. That's a little bit egotistical. You can put it anywhere, but I kind of can't really put it anywhere on this guy because it's not really worth it. He does have a landing gear that pops out right there, and as you had to see, I had to use the gun to get it out. You can pop this gun up here, which is honestly the best place for it, really. But you can also pop it on the front. You can also pop it on. Can you pop it on the bottom? No, you can't pop it there. But you can just loosely tab it in. I guess you can't loosely even tab that in there. So basically, the only places are here and here that you can put it. So, or you could also have it sticking out ridiculously from here. So, but I mean, there are, like I said, there's many things that you can do with this gun and many things you can do. So, anywho's, let's get this guy into his scale comparisons and then we shall transform him. Then we'll get into final thoughts and then we shall end the video. So, here he is next to Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. Here he is next to 86 Soundwave. And finally, here he is with Megs. So, yeah. Like how all that looks. So, all right, now that we've done that, we can get him into his robot mode. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this piece here. You're just going to detach it. Just get it out of the way. Make life a little easier for you. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to untab this from the ab section here. And you're going to take these here and split them. And then you're going to extend these like so. Then you're going to take this and you're going to then collapse it in. And there's this little tab that's going to go into that. And this spot here, it's going to go right into that tab as well. And you're going to close that all the way up. Fold that up. And there you have a leg all done. Rotate it around and voila. Next thing is the same exact side. Next side is exactly the same. Same thing on the other side. Fold that in like so. Tab it all in like that. Collapse that in. Rotate the leg. And we are almost done. Next, we are going to come to this. We're going to close up the landing gear. We're going to take these. And we are going to just... Come on. There we go. Pop this open. Unfold this. Pull this out. There's a little tab slot here where that's going to go in. Let's bring this all the way out. One more time like that. And then you're just basically going to take this and fold it all up into the backpack. Like so. Then you're going to take the chest, fold it down, bring out the head, and everything is going to tab into place. And then you're going to take this piece here and just plug it right there. And there you have Studio Series 86. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I forgot. We got to bring in himself. We got to bring in his little self here. Come on. Come on. There we go. And there you have Shockwave all in his robot mode. And I dig this thing a lot. Okay. The robot mode is a lot better than the vehicle mode. I'll just be real and frank about that. It is just... It's a lot better than the vehicle mode. The vehicle mode, they try to tell you 5,000 different things is what it is. But in reality, we all know it was the ray gun. So yeah, but I gotta say, this looks amazing for an 86 figure. And for a recolor, slight remold of the Siege figure, which by the way also was a good figure as well. So don't think I'm knocking that figure because I have this. So yeah. To which I gotta say, I think they knocked it out of the park with robot mode. The vehicle mode could use a little bit of work, but again could be worse. So anyways, let's get him into scale comparisons. Then we shall get him into the ranking, or final thoughts and then ranking, excuse me, and then we shall end it. So here he is next to 86 Thundercracker. Here he's next to Soundwave. And finally, here he is next to Megs. Honestly, I think it looks amazing right now. Just beautifully. Well done, Hasbro. So, all right. So, let's get into final thoughts on this guy. Then we shall rank him and end the video. And let's start with the final thoughts in saying, I'm grateful we have an 86 Shockwave. I'm grateful that they also decided to remold a bunch of parts on this guy. I'm also grateful for the fact that they bothered to even give us another 80 or give us an 86 Shockwave, period. What I'm a little disappointed with in the fact is that it is a remold of Siege, which, I'm going to be real, is not the worst thing on this dude's list. The thing I don't like about it the most is just, I feel like this color purple isn't like cartoony enough. I feel like they literally just slapped a different color purple on this and said, "Oh yeah, we'll call that good." And it's definitely not siege purple because it's not dark enough. So I don't want to say it's bad because of that, but I don't want to say it's accurate because of that as well. So yeah. Let's see, what else shall we talk about here? Actually, there's not really a whole ton of else to talk about other than the fact that, like I said, it's the siege mold and it's pretty much the same thing. So, and I never had the siege mold, so I can't really comment a ton on that figure. So I am not the target person to talk to about it. So, that being said, I think I can give this thing a relatively clean review from an outsider's perspective from Siege. So I think what we will do is we will call it on the middle and call this a 7.5 out of 10. I give it a 7.5 out of 10 mainly because they just I feel like this was a lazy skeleton design that they could easily just slap something on and call it a day, and they did. But at the same time, what they did with it, good job. Like, they remolded the arms, they remolded parts of the legs, they remolded parts of the chest, from what I understand. They also remolded bits of the backpack. Not to mention, from what I also understand, is they redid the hands and the feet as well from certain parts of them. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure y'all have noticed this right off the bat. The light piping on this guy is amazing. I didn't even need to put the lid or a light up to this dude's head. I didn't need to do anything. It's already doing it, and it's perfect. I love it. It's perfect the way that it is. So, that being said, that is my review for the Transformers Studio Series 86 Voyager class. Not Soundwave. Shockwave. Almost said Soundwave there. Shockwave. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick's Voice Rail, Riveted Rail Fan, and Riveted Reviews, Alexander Rothschild, iStar552, Bravely GG, Lemon Lime Studios, Kitten Cat 999, Zaga and Oreo, and Corey Tucker from Facebook. Let's also throw out Gordon the Glowworm, and oh, what the hey, we'll throw this one out there as well, Trooster Tube. So do not forget to go check them all out, and this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.